There was a cloaked figure humming peacefully through your door, watching you while you sleep, rocking back and forth. It's in the ceiling. No. Is this what I think it is? What is that? Oh, it is! What's going on, guys? Mr. here. Hope you're staying happy, healthy, and hydrated. And welcome back to another spooky video, mate. Gonna be watching some spooky, creepy stuff from Depths of Despair. I haven't checked out his channel in a while. I just nose booped my microphone. Boop, boop. Sorry, just a little bit excited, okay? I'm having my first coffee of the day and we're gonna watch some of my favorite videos, and you get to watch them with me and I get to watch them with you, so I'm just happy. Anyway, if you haven't already, go and check out Depths of Despair. He's got some awesome stuff. It's really good and I'm really excited. So let's do this. 10 scary ghost videos that will leave you with sincere regret. Anyway, if you do enjoy the video, I'd appreciate it if you leave a like, because YouTube hasn't been pushing out my videos as much as they used to, which is a bit of a shame, but it's all right. But yeah, like if you enjoy. Let's get into this. Depths of Despair, let's go. Let's do this.
The hospital room.
Why do I have captions
A
on?
mother named Sandy was staying with her daughter in Phoenix Children's Hospital in Arizona when her daughter suddenly started communicating with something in the room.
Okay, go. Who is it?
It's so weird.
Is it you?
Is it me? It's not me.
It's motion sensor. There's no one over there. Okay, do it one more time.
Do it one more time, please.
Okay.
Okay. One last time.
You okay? So do it if you're a guy. Turn it on if you're a guy.
Nope.
So you're a girl. You're a girl. Are you? So she's a girl.
And just for show, let's see if it comes on right here. I'm right here.
Okay.
Nothing. Does your name start with a A? Does your name start with a B?
I want to do the question ask.
Okay. Nope.
B. This is cool, man.
Your
I
name
love
starts
it.
with a B. Is it Brianna?
Brittany. Is your name Brittany?
Bianca.
Is
Eddie.
it Bianca?
That's a weird name.
I was
I don't know,
right.
it's what came.
Came to mind?
Me too.
Bianca?
It was the first thing that came to my mind too. I don't know. What about you? Let me know in the comments, what B name were you thinking of first? If it was Bianca as well, then 100% confirmed. We're talking to Bianca.
Are you 5? Are you 6? 7?
8.
9?
Could have been 8.
You're
Just a late
9?
response.
You're 9 years old?
This entity claiming to be a 9-year-old girl named Bianca communicates with her daughter by turning the tap on to answer questions. Everything seemed like a wholesome moment, but all of a sudden the room goes cold and the spirit stops responding.
Okay.
So she's 9.
You're 9, correct?
Are you still here?
Did you leave us?
She then decides to FaceTime her dad to tell her about what happened. And as she prepares to go home, she asks one final question, if it will come with her.
Oh,
Then this happens.
gosh.
Are you gonna come with me? You're gonna be with me?
Suddenly, the spirit replies to her last question after not responding, letting her know that it will come with her and be with her. Then the tap quickly stops, and we see a shadow moving towards her daughter.
Oh, that's just
Her
a person.
father on the video call said he could hear static on the phone.
What's that noise?
What noise, baby?
It sounds like static, like on the phone.
Does it? Can you do a screen read?
Yeah, I think he said it sounds like static, like on and off. I think that's the tap he's hearing. But yeah, this thing, that's cool. It could have been a little girl, Bianca, from in the hospital that died, but she's coming home with you. Oh, okay.
Recording?
I don't know why it sounds like that. It sounds like static on the phone.
After this, a man in the comments reached out saying his niece matched those details and passed away in this very same hospital.
Okay.
And all her organs were donated. Could it be that Bianca ended up becoming an evil spirit? Or something pretended to be her and has now attached itself to the girl? Let me know.
Either way, I've got pretty decent goosebumps. It's just cool to think about. What do you think of that? Let me know. So that tap is obviously motion sensor tap. So something's got to put its hand in the way there for it to turn on, or something in the way. You could use a lot of different things to turn that tap on. I'd like to believe the clip. I don't think the girl and the mum would be playing a trick. Plus, I mean, it's motion sensor, so how is it gonna turn on by itself? I don't know. You be the judge. Let me know. Anyway, not alone.
Not alone. We featured Leanne Rito previously, and as you know, he has been experiencing paranormal activity all over his house, especially in the bedroom bathroom. He has a security camera set up monitoring the bedroom and other rooms 24 hours a day, and one night while sleeping, he's woken up to something horrifying. Watch closely.
I'm watching. No. Is this what I think it is? What is that? Oh, it is. There was a cloaked figure humming peacefully through your door, watching you while you sleep, rocking back and forward. Can someone tell me what's going on there? Oh, gosh. What is that? Why is it so loud? That's in the ceiling, isn't it? It's in the ceiling.
As he sleeps, a creepy-looking figure can be seen standing in the bathroom, just watching him before the door closes by itself. When he goes to check, there's no one there. Terrified, he decided to head over to his countryside house for the rest of the night.
Good. Number 9, bedtime. Let's do this.
Bedtime.
Bedtime.
This video was taken by a security camera placed inside this girl's bedroom to monitor her. It is around 11 PM and well past her bedtime, yet she decides to play with some toys while in bed, when
Fair enough.
something utterly terrifying happens.
Hey, do you want to play with me? Sure, I'll play with you. So I'm going to play, yeah. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, yum, doo, doo.
Someone else wants to play. Don't go under there. It's always under the bed. What the fuck is this? Who was that? Was that the whole time? Holy shit, that's scaring me. That is not nice to look at. Anyway, back to the girl getting dragged under the bed. I hope the mum comes in. What the fuck is that? That scared me. I can't stop looking at that doll on the right. What happened?
Let's go. Let's go.
Who is this? Who is this?
A toy lights up on its own. Even creepier, it starts to play the same song she's singing, as if to lure her under the bed. And when she goes to check it out, something swiftly pulls her under the bed. Her mum is convinced that something sinister lurks underneath, and has since moved her daughter to another room and locked the door for safety. But viewers kept asking if she had checked under the bed herself to see what's there. That's when this happens.
Yeah, hold on. I'll see that in just a second. What was that doll head?
To see what.
Okay, so it is just a, like, you know, a Barbie figurine head doll thing. Okay, that's fair enough. It didn't look very normal where it was before. Anyway.
What's there? That's when this happens.
So I've been getting a lot of questions. People have been asking me, have you been in the room? Have you guys looked under the bed? No, we haven't. We haven't been in the room in the last 2 days. We've been a little scared.
Why you take so long to go in? Go in there. You got it. You're brave. You're a mum. You got this.
This is scary right now.
You need a torch, flashlight. What is that?
Oh my god.
Is that a baby boy?
Underneath the bed lies a creepy doll which suddenly begins moving, instantly sending chills down her spine and sending the woman running away. She has now locked the door again, and no.
Well, first of all, okay, that looks extremely realistic. You shouldn't lock the door because you might get in trouble for kidnapping and keeping someone under the bed. You should go and check that that's not a real person. Anyway.
Nobody has entered ever since. Viewers suggested that the doll was mechanical, to which she explains that it's a stuffed plastic doll.
Okay, so she knows the doll. Okay, that's right.
So for those of you saying that the doll is mechanical and that's how it moved, that doll is plastic, that doll is stuffed. I checked, I looked at Amazon. There's no way that thing should have moved like that.
She does some research on the house and discovers this.
So a lot of you guys have asked me if we've done any research on the house, and I did. I found out that some of the past people that have lived here have had some ghostly encounters. I learned that it was built near, not on, but near a cemetery. Yeah, I don't know. We're at a loss. We really love our home. We don't want to have to leave it, so we're trying to figure out what to do.
She then gives a quick house tour.
So a few of you guys have actually asked for a tour of the house. So here's the master bedroom.
It's a nice house.
Here's the hallway.
That hallway, you will hear the slapping feet of ghosts on those tiles.
Here's our living room.
Yeah, it's a very nice house. It's huge.
And
That living room is like the size of my entire house.
here's the outside.
Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary with the house. So could it be that the haunting was caused by the location being near a cemetery? Or does the creepy moving doll have something to do with it? Or perhaps both? Regardless, this is completely terrifying.
It's weird, yeah, because when the girl was getting dragged under the bed, I'll find that little clip again and play it right now. It doesn't look like she would be under there and, you know, pulling herself to make it look like why would she anyway? Does she like memorize what she had to do? Her mum told her and she's like, okay, I'll go onto the bed after somehow you turn the toy on that starts singing. Now, I don't know, maybe it was just pixelation and just the compression of the video, like causing the artifacts and making it look like the doll was moving. But I'd like to believe that that's true, whether or not it's actually something scary or if it's easily explainable, I don't know. But let me know. It was definitely spooky anyway. But number 8, missing student. Let's do this.
Missing student. This next video was recorded by a security camera inside a school classroom taken after school hours. The teacher had stayed behind after school to finish up working with some documents before leaving. But suddenly, he starts talking to someone, or so it seems. Watch closely.
That's bad audio. I think he might be speaking a different language, right? Because I did not hear what the subtitles were saying. He's like, I'm packing up. Okay, I'm going home. I need a glass of wine and a good TV show. Poor dude. I didn't want to teach these kids anyway.
The teacher noticed she walked on to the next class looking for her son while he was still talking. So he got up and went to the next class to get her, when suddenly he noticed there was nobody there. Completely freaked out by this incident, he immediately grabs his belongings and goes home. The teacher swears he was talking to a mother who was looking for her son to pick him up from school. We can see that he gazes up towards the door to make eye contact with the woman every while. What makes this even more creepy is that many viewers say they can see the silhouette of a woman standing by the classroom door.
I guess,
and some viewers even pointed out that you can hear the woman's voice before the teacher This suggests that he did indeed see something at the classroom door, and after realizing that there was no one there, he left in complete terror. Without a moment's hesitation, his co-workers agreed this was paranormal. But unfortunately, the video remains a mystery. Just who or what was the teacher talking to?
The thing that's kind of sad about that, I don't know, some countries will have different beliefs and stuff and, you know, different rules. But I feel like there's certain places where if a teacher, if they found on the footage, he seemed like he was talking to himself and responding and looking for someone that's not there. I feel like that could get someone fired because they might not seem mentally well enough to, you know, teach a class. You know what I mean? Like, I feel bad if that ever happens, like stuff like that. But anyway, if you have any thoughts on that, let me know down in the comments. Anyway, the parking lot. Let's do this. Number 7, mate. Let's go.
The parking lot.
The parking lot.
A group of friends decided to explore an abandoned parking lot full of buses that are no longer used. They stated that the buses are all inoperable and no longer functioning, so they were left behind. But another reason they have come to explore this area is because it's typically known for being an extremely haunted place. In Soyapango, El Salvador, many people claim to have heard buses here at night, as well as seen shadow figures and passengers on the empty vehicles. The crew's fun adventure quickly takes a creepy turn while talking to one of the local residents who lives next to the parking lot.
Oh, the tail lights. There's no reason for them to be on. They shouldn't even be working. Honestly, these buses shouldn't even have batteries in them.
Miren. Está encendido, ve. Están encendidos. Se han encendido las luces del bus.
It's got my name on the back. It says Thomas.
Está encendida la luz del bus, bichos. Miren, bichos. Miren, bichos. Bichos. Miren, bichos. Miremos si no hay nadie adentro. Miremos si no hay nadie adentro.
They were just getting ready to leave, thinking the haunting rumors were just rumors, when suddenly they see the rear light of the bus turned on. They look at the inside and see nothing that could explain this occurrence. Although this is what they wanted to see, they are now creeped out now that it's happened, so they decide to check out the rest of the area, when suddenly they turn around and notice this.
What did they notice? It's a lower quality video than before. Oh, it's probably because he zoomed in, that's why. Oh. Is that just a weird play on shadows? I can't tell.
No mames. Miren. Aquí está el cuerpo. Oiga.
A dark shadow figure can be seen in the distance just standing there next to the bus that had the rear light on. Upon realizing this, the group felt chills run down their spine, so they decided to not stick around and just leave. They are now convinced that the rumors are true and are certain they saw a ghost that night. But as always, I'll let you judge.
Go on, tell me what you think. Stop staring at me. You can't tell me that this stuff isn't interesting, right? I mean, they could be fake. Yeah. But isn't it just interesting going to a place that is known to have the history of this and you just want to go there and just find out, see if you see something yourself. You can't tell me that that's not interesting. If you think that's not interesting, then you're not interesting. Sorry. You're a little bit interesting sometimes. It's okay. Anyway, number 6, the totem. I think I might actually go and make another coffee. I could go for one. Oh yeah, and also I apologize about the bed. I went on a photography trip yesterday and I just came home. I took my jumper off. I just moved the blankets and I just laid down and it stayed like that. So I apologize. Oh yeah, my ear. It's got I lost my whole ear. It's all gone. Got a fresh cup of water and got a fresh coffee. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? Look at that froth. Anyway, let's continue.
The
totem.
User Angel works as a tattoo artist and lives alone somewhere in Glasgow, Scotland. And one day, she was just playing with her cat when she noticed it started behaving strangely, looking up at the glass panel of one of the doors. So she decided to record it, and something undeniably chilling is captured.
Chilling. Oh, fuck you. You fucking Dracula.
Just outside her bedroom door, a pale man can be seen watching her from the top of the glass panel,
You're tall.
which you would need to be quite tall for. We can see that the cat is clearly noticing this as well.
Yeah.
Angel explains that she was terrified to leave her room for hours, but when she eventually did and searched the house, she found no one there. But after searching the property, she discovered some sort of strange formation of sticks, or totem outside her house, which she believes was used for some sort of ritual, leading her to think what she saw in her house was something paranormal. Now over the next few days, something started following her around, but things got even worse when she decided to try and seek out answers at a nearby graveyard, and noticed shadow figures and strange sightings lurking at the corner of her eye. After returning home, she discovered 2 slugs inside her house and noticed that the totem had been moved closer to her front door. Whatever this thing is, just doesn't seem to want to leave her alone. She believes an entity such as a skinwalker is causing all of this, but paranormal or not, you judge. If you have any video recommendations,
You can also send me stuff if you want to send me stuff at spookyclipsmate@gmail.com. You can send me whatever you want. Just don't send me any weird stuff because I'll watch it, but I'm not going to reply. Okay. Anyway, did you see those goosebumps? Oh gosh. Now, could it have been just a really creepy stalkerish client, you know, since she's a tattoo artist? Maybe decided to stalk her, you know, prop up a little stool by the door and stand up looking like Dracula? I don't know. You be the judge. Hans.
The next video was taken by a security camera inside a big apartment complex. The little girl lives inside the apartment complex, and in the footage she can be seen playing around at the bottom of a staircase, besides a door which leads into a small little basement storage room, and the girl stares into the room as if something is inside. That's when her parents reviewed the footage and noticed this.
What is that? Is it hands?
At first it looked like she was going to enter the room, but then she stopped as she saw it. A pale looking hand can be seen manifesting out of nowhere from the corner of the door, almost as if trying to lure the girl inside before dissipating. Even the cat who joins her is wary of going inside. Just what was inside the mysterious room?
I don't know.
Another similar
Hands?
video comes from the urban exploring team known as Urbex Castronautica. The group decides to visit the famous La Plata cemetery over in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Throughout the exploration, not much happens, but at one point, they manage to capture something chilling on camera. Watch close.
I'm going to watch. I just want to know, is that the place that the Bueno chocolate comes from? Because that's beautiful. Okay. Respect to you guys for making it. I don't have them often, but they are nice.
No sé, de ese porque vi Candyman.
Oh yeah, I've seen this. Oh god. Watch these are open door coffins. Watch the one in the left. Watch this one. I think I missed it.
As they look inside a hole of one of the tombs, a creepy hand can be seen quickly retracting out of view. None of the team actually noticed this until many viewers began to point it out. They believe it was the hand of one of the spirits that resides within this tomb. Could it be the same case for the other video? Perhaps somebody lost their life inside this little room. Let me know what you think.
Perhaps someone lost their hand. I've got nothing to say. I have no idea. I'm sorry. I think I've reviewed that clip with the open coffin in a different video. And I think it could be fake, but you never really know with clips like these, you know. As I always say, I'll continue to say this forever. If you caught it on camera and you were there yourself, you know that it's not fake. But as soon as you release it to the internet, it's fake. So just keep an open mind. Who knows?
The passenger. On September the 4th of 2023, a taxi driver is driving late at night around 3 a.m. somewhere in the Philippines, when suddenly someone waves him down for him to give them a ride. That's when he captures this.
Saan po kayo, ma'am? Scott Barrio? Sige pa.
It seems very casual. Like,
Wala. Wala. Diyos ko po. Wala. Multa ata yung nasakay ko ah. Ay, shit. Wala. Wala. Multo yung nasakay ko. Diyos ko. May sumakay kanina. May sumakay kanina. May sumakay kanina, pero bakit nawala?
okay, now what I was saying was, I think that seemed like very casual. So if you were to just, you know, pick up a hitchhiker, someone that needs a ride, I guess that's still kind of a common thing these days. Would you really just say, yeah, hey, go on, yeah, cool, jump in, and then just be quiet? Like there'd have to be some sort of conversation. Like, what are you doing out here anyway? Which way are you going? Well, where do you need to go? But it just seemed too casual and no convo, you know? So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let's continue. Let's see let's see what Depths of Despair has to say.
The door opens and then slams shut on its own, as if someone entered the car. He then proceeds to ask her where she's going, but no response is heard.
She did ask.
Although he claims
ask.
she told him she wanted to go to Scouts Barrio, a neighborhood in Baguio, Philippines, and that's when he began driving. But after checking in the mirror and seeing nothing, he notices there's nobody in the back seat and begins to panic. What makes this even stranger is that we can see on the front dash cam where he stops for the lady, and there's clearly nobody there. He also says that her clothes were really long and looked like that of a Jesus devotee, which adds to the eeriness of this video. Just who or what opened the car door? And will it be following him home? You tell me.
Yes. Yes, it will. He's dead. He died already. There's a lot of stories, especially from where I live, because the town I live in is a convict town. It was built by convicts for convicts a long time ago, and there's a lot of bad stuff that happens here. We don't live in a very, very great place. There's a lot of stories that have gone around that I've heard of taxi drivers picking up ghosts. People that call a taxi, you know, from the cemetery or something after visiting their loved ones. But then as the taxi driver's driving away, they realize there's no one in the car. And I've heard multiple accounts of those stories throughout my life from this area. Could this be a case of that? I don't know. Let me know. Do you have any stories similar to that you've heard of or experienced yourself maybe? Let me know. Hiding.
On the morning of the solar eclipse, a boy was preparing his lunch around 7 a.m. to eat later at school, while everyone else was still asleep upstairs, when the home security camera in the room captures something disturbing.
What?
An unsettling voice can be heard saying, "How did you find me?" followed by a louder "Hey." The boy states that the voice came from somewhere around the kitchen cabinets, but knowing he was the only one present down there at the time, left him deeply afraid. Terrified, he runs straight to his mum's bedroom as she hears him screaming, and she then gives her side of the story where things get even more creepy.
What are you gonna say, Mum?
So yesterday, I know I posted
Sorry.
on my son, who's 11, by the way, y'all, because I know a lot of people keep saying like, oh, you can't be afraid, you can't feed off of it, you can't run. He's 11. He doesn't understand. He doesn't know. This is his first encounter. This is, you know, something new and fresh to him, so he really doesn't understand. Okay, so he gets up around 7 a.m. every day, and he decided to make some noodles, which he told me that he was making for lunch to take to school. So he was in the kitchen making some noodles. He said that he heard a voice coming from the cabinets that said to him, "How did you find me?" When he dropped his noodles, he ran upstairs, came busting in my room, jumping all over my bed, hiding in the corner, screaming and hollering, saying he didn't want to die. Somebody was in the house, telling me to get mine because somebody was in the house. And I'm like trying to tell him to calm down, be quiet, so I can hear what he's saying. Like, nobody's in the house. I kept telling him, nobody's in the house. Like, calm down. What is wrong? What happened? But like, he kept yelling. And I'm like, calm down. So then I call my dad. And I'm like, Dad, man saying somebody in the house. He won't get out of my room so that I can get them out the closet so I could figure stuff out. And he would not move. At the point, my dad was like talking to him, telling him to get out the room or to be quiet. And he finally did get a little bit quiet. We started hearing footsteps. I mean, big, heavy feet coming up the steps. So like now at this point, I'm terrified. I throw my robe on. I push him into the room with his brothers. I started coming down the steps with nothing in my hands. At this point, I'm just thinking I'm going to have to knock somebody backwards up the steps and just do what I got to do at this point because I got 5 kids in here.
Yeah.
Big footsteps were heard right after the strange voice. But as she rushes downstairs, she sees nobody there. Not sure if someone was in the house or not, she's left freaked out. Her son then tells their neighbor about what had happened, and the neighbor tells him something that makes him even more frightened of the place.
Here we go.
Hey y'all, part 2 of our ghost friend. Okay, so fast forward back to April 8th. Man had told my neighbor like, hey, I had a spirit talk to me this morning. She asked me, how did you find me? And she's like, oh, I know her. I know the spirit. She's a friendly spirit. Like, that's my friend. She had died in the house at 70 years old from a heart attack. And I'm like, girl, what? And why would you tell him that? Because he already freaking out. And he had came, he's like, Mommy, I went to school today and I searched up the house and a girl died in the house also. And I'm like, hell hell nah. Like, when I move, I don't look up the house history. I look up the schools, the neighborhood. That's it. I don't look at nothing else. Like, that's all I look up.
It seems the previous resident, an old woman, died there recently.
Maybe I'm just weird, but I remember I had a house, I think 2 or 3 houses ago. I've lived in probably like 15 different houses in my life. we were just growing up broke and a lot of terrible things happening, you know, just constantly moving around. But I remember getting excited because there was one of these houses that we moved into that had multiple people hung themselves in the rafters. Now, I know that's weird that I'm excited, but it's because there might be interesting things that go on. And there was. So I look forward to stuff. That's why I like going to places with history. And that's why I'm excited sometime in the future when I get the equipment to go out and investigate and explore and do videos and stuff like that. So that'll be cool. But yeah, maybe I'm weird. It doesn't freak me out. It's just so interesting. Anyway.
The neighborhood, that's it. I don't look at nothing else. Like, that's all I look up.
It seems the previous resident, an old woman, died there recently. And as the boy searched up the place, he discovered that a young girl also died there. His mother made the mistake of not searching up the history of the house before moving in, so something may be living with them. Her son remains terrified to be alone, asking his brother to come with him everywhere.
Do not leave me, please. I'll do anything. I'll do anything, please. I'll do anything.
Just what exactly was coming up the stairs that morning? Could it have been the ghost of the young girl or older woman who lost their lives? Or something else entirely? You judge.
I don't know. I think it definitely could be a real clip. It could be real. But if it is the little girl or if it's the older woman, what is the meaning of how did you find me? Like, is she hiding? The old woman died of, I'd assume, old age, and the young girl, I'm not sure. Were they hiding from something or someone? What? Like, I don't understand. How did you find me? It'd be interesting to search more into that and try and get some answers.
The voice.
Let's go, last one.
A father was home alone after his daughter was attending school. Yet out of nowhere, this happens.
So, I don't know how to explain this, but my daughter's at school. And I keep hearing something called... Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Brooke, are you here? Brooklyn. Oh my God. There's literally no one here. Like... Oh my...
He hears his daughter's voice coming from the room, but when he goes inside, there's nobody there. Then he hears the voice in the room while he's there and gets creeped out. Could this be the result of a mimic, or is it just an intricate ruse? Once again, you judge. Don't forget.
Oh, I don't know, man. The first couple of clips I saw of those kind of mimic things over the course of the different videos I've watched, the first couple were like super scary, and then as I saw more of them, I kind of thought maybe they're not real, you know? I didn't know if they were anyway from the start. My first assumption is they're not, but it's just scary. But now seeing more of them, it kind of just, yeah, I don't know. It's still spooky. Still enjoyed it. It was fun, but I think he may have just put that together himself. Anyway, if you got any stories, any spooky stuff like that you'd like to share, any experiences, let me know down in the comments and I'd love to read them. Okay, so would other people in the comments. It's always fun reading other people's stories. But yeah, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and go and check out Depths of Despair. And I'll see you in the next video. Good night.